Find somebody else. That was a hater. Find somebody else and tell them, I'm close to the finish line. The other person, they breast it. Find somebody else and tell them, I'm close to the finish line. If you believe it, come on, clap your hands and give God praise. You can take your seats in the presence of the Lord.
Say a word, more stand tall.
I only have 10 minutes, so I'm going to be in and out of your way.
Make them good, more.
But I want to hang my head tonight from the subject, I'm close to the finish line. Elder Ephraim Goodman, I was the other day just reminiscing the other day when I was a couple of years, a while back in middle school. Anybody ever been in middle school before? I'm sure all of us. But me particularly, I was in middle school, and it was interesting because there were two things that I loved about being in middle school. That was lunchtime and PE. Yeah, lunchtime and PE. I know some of y'all looking, but some of y'all love lunchtime too. And PE. But PE for me, it was an interesting moment because PE, we had to run a mile every day. As soon as we finished lunch, we had to run that mile. And there were three of us who always came in first running the mile. My good friend Gary Smith and Damiano Petaway and myself, we were always the first ones to come in the mile. And we were the guys who ran the mile in 6 minutes and 25 seconds every time. Always, Pastor Melvin, we ran the mile 6 minutes and 25 seconds because we were just fast. We loved to do what we did. But if you were to ask me today to run the mile in 6 minutes and 25 seconds, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I can do it. Because now I'm married and I got a church and they keep feeding me over and over. I used to be like this, but now it seems like God has enlarged my territory. Over your head, slow class. He enlarged my territory. Matter of fact, just the other day I told my wife, I said, listen, I'm going to work out with some preachers. I'm going to work out with some preachers. She said, oh, that's good. You going to work out? I said, yeah, we're going to work out together. But I said, not the way you think we're about to go work out. We're going to go work out in preaching. We're going to help one another in preaching. That's how we're going to work out. She said to me, you got your nerves. See, that's the problem. Y'all going out to eat. Y'all eating and talking and all that. Y'all need to get together and just go to the gym and work out. And I said, man, I felt convicted. So, brother, we're going to have to get together one day and go to the gym and work out. But I didn't come to say all that. But back to my story, because I ran the mile in 6 minutes and 25 seconds. But I remember so vividly one day I was sick. And I didn't want to go to school, but I come from old school. Didn't care how sick you were, give you a little medicine, or you going to school, you getting on the bus. I know we live in this new generation where you get a little headache, you can stay home and all that kind of stuff. And mama said, oh, you can stay home. But anybody from the old school didn't care how your feelings were. You were going to school, mama going to give you a little medicine, and you going to school. So here it is. I'm going to school, going through my daily routine. I'm running the mile. But I'm still sick. And so I'm close, watch this, to the finish line. And so I said, well, I'm sick, so I'm not going to go all the way and press my way to the finish line because I'm sick. But then I started to speak to myself. And I told myself, I said, self, you are close to the finish line. So you might as well not quit now because you are close to the finish line. So glad y'all still ain't get it. I had to speak to myself and I told myself that I was close to the finish line, so I shouldn't quit. Let me say it again. I spoke to myself and I told myself that I was close to the finish line, so I couldn't quit. When you say, well, preacher, all I really came to tell somebody is for 2013, it's been rough. 2013, it's been tough for some of y'all in here. You felt like quitting, you felt like giving up. It's been rough, it's been tough. Some of you have lost friends, some of you have lost loved ones, some of you have lost jobs, and yes, it's been tough, but God sent you here to tell you tonight that you're close to the finish line. So ain't no sense of you quitting, ain't no sense of you giving up, because after everything you survived, after everything to behave yet, Jacob.
Here it is, Reverend.
I only got 2 things. I got 5 minutes. But may I share with you that in order to finish strong, here it is. This is what you got to do. Number 1, you got to do this. You have to have a healed mentality. Yeah, can I say that again? That in order to finish strong, here it is. There's something you got to do. You have to have a healed mentality. It's amazing because it's right there in the text. When you read the first chapter of Philippians chapter number 3, and you read the first pericope of the scripture, you will notice here that Paul now, he is talking about having a priceless value of knowing Christ. He goes on and says, whatever happens to me, my dear brothers and sisters, rejoice in the Lord. If you notice in the text that his mentality changes, because he noticed in the text, in the second pericope of the scripture, he says, I don't mean to say that I have already achieved these things. In other words, what Paul is really saying is he said, I'm not perfect. I haven't crossed every T, nor have I done every I. But now he has a healed mentality. Can I tell somebody something? The reality of the matter is, you know when some people are still hurt, because hurt people hurt others. Let me say that again. You know when somebody's not really healed, because the moment they get hurt, they begin to hurt others. And that hurt spirit begins to go from place to place, moment to moment. But notice in the text that Paul here is, he has a healed mentality. In other words, he has a renewed mindset. Can I help you to understand something? That in this season of your life, if you're going to have a healed mentality, it's going to start with your mind. You are not going to be able to allow people, no drama, no circumstances, no money, no bills to hinder you. But you got to make up in your mind, before I cross over to 2014, I'm going to be healed from people who hurt me. I'm going to be healed from people who neglected me. I'm going to be healed from people who talked about me like a dog. I'm going to be healed from people who cussed me out. I'm going to be healed from family members. Is there anybody up in here that says before I go to 2014, I'm going to have a healed mentality? Would you do me a favor? High five a neighbor and say, enough is enough. Should have the devil messing with me. Should have the devil messing with my money. Should have the devil messing with my health. Should have the devil messing with my kids. I declare and decree that before I cross over, I'm going to have a healed mentality. Put out, y'all make it nervous. I got 4 more minutes. So here it is, my brothers and sisters. In order to finish it,
In order.
you have to have what I want to call a healed mentality. But lastly, lest I keep you too long, in order to finish strong, you have to have what I want to call a healthy momentum. You have to have healthy momentum. It's in the text in clause B. The text says, but I press on to possess that perfection for which Christ first possessed me. If you notice in the text, the sense and the labor of the text now suggests to us what Paul is saying. Because now that Paul is healed, he is now healthy. And now he has a healthy momentum. He doesn't think the same way in which he used to think. But now he says, but I press on to possess. Let me say that again. The text says, but I press on to possess. Come here, can I tell somebody something this evening? That in this season of your life, this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to press in order to possess. You're going to have to press in order to possess the job you want. You're going to have to press in order to get get the scholarship you want. You're going to have to press in order to possess. There's no time for you to sit down and complain and talk about what you don't have and the money you don't have and the people who left you and the people say that you're a failure. But you got to make up in your mind that in this season I'm going to have a healthy momentum. I promise you, I'm done. But isn't it interesting that here we are tonight and we are together in unity? Isn't it interesting that here it is, Tabernacle, First Baptist, 6th Street, and members of Suffolk, we're all here tonight. And it ain't about competition. It ain't about who got the biggest church. It ain't about who got more members. But I believe that we're making a statement to the enemy that we can work together. See, it's easy to talk about coming together, but it's another whole ball game to be together. You can talk about it, but don't be about it. Would you do me a favor? High five a neighbor and say, don't just talk about it, but be about it. I believe tonight we're serving notice on the enemy that we have a healthy momentum. And I submit to you tonight, I believe that God is going to do something in our cities. God's going to do something in our schools. God's going to do something in our neighborhoods because we are coming together. I got to leave y'all here. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank y'all for inviting us here. But I got to leave y'all here. But can I tell somebody something? As I take my seat tonight, that in order to finish strong, you got to have a healed mentality. Not only must you have a healed mentality, but you got to have healthy momentum. And I just want to know in here, is there anybody here that made up in your mind that I'm going to close this year by finishing strong? Is there anybody here that made up in your mind that I'm not going to allow the pressure to get to me? I'm not going to allow trauma to get to me. I'm not going to allow to get to me. But I made up in my mind that I'm going to close to the finish line. But you look at your neighbor and tell them you too close to give up. You too close to give in. Is there anybody here on a Wednesday night that don't mind praising God? Is there anybody here that don't mind lifting God? I know it's Wednesday, but I believe there's somebody in here that kind of made up mind that after everything I've survived, after everything I've been through, that I'm too close to the finish line. And here it is. I give you permission to sit down in your seat if you don't want to cross the finish line. I give you permission to sit right there if you don't want to go to the next level.